Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 142. Oh my goodness. Let's jump into things. Alright. Manifestations. We got... What are we up against? Oh! I don't think we're winning this one. Yeah, damn. Okay, so Azazel the Prophet is here as a dimensional rod. Bloodthorn has a crown of the Frost King. Robe of Callius the Druid. So super resistances. Boots of Antaeus. Reinvigoration 5. Limited regeneration. My goodness. Tome of the Forgotten Masons. Tome of the Lower Plains. Oh my god. Okay. Guy is horror marked. That's interesting. Not super high protection. This guy actually isn't crazily defended. I guess he's invulnerable 30, but that's against non-magic weapons. Tier 15. Interesting. This guy is killable. Insane. Very interesting. Iron Warriors. Okay, well that gives him some legit protection. Oh, no. We swung at the Blood Slave. No! Body Ethereal doesn't matter. Come on, swing! Swing! Ah! Okay. Well, he still has very high strength, so he still hits like a fucking Mack truck. But that's, I don't know that that was like a super killable fight for a manifestation, but we could have hit him, and if we can hit him, we could do some damage. Interesting. Another manifestation up against Ami with some troll guards. Huh. All right. Landed well. Ashen 1. Hit him. Hit him. Ah, he ran. Doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I guess if we die, does he still live? Probably. Nice. All right. Job done. Was that one? We killed an Ami. Another one. We've got up against a Kittison. That's kind of whatever. We should definitely win this one. Yep. Another one up against an Ami, a fire army. Kind of landed in the shit spot. Ooh, hey! Yeah, looks like we won that one. Nice. We got attacked by a mind hunt, but survived, and then everything else was normal stuff. Did some empowerment in blood, and did not suck. Very nice. Infernal Tempest, Kusarikus, Corpseman Constructions, Forces of Darkness, Lichcraft, New Oogaloo. Ooh, we still have a reanimation going on. You stop. No more reanimation. No more reanimation, thank you. Alright, and then we have some Magic Phase attacks. Hinnom versus Lanka. Didn't catch anything. Hinnom versus us. Didn't catch anything. Hinnom versus Lanka caught a big group of undead. I say big group, a little group of undead. Butchered them. We had a decent blood hunting turn, and then we have all of the battles. We got hit in Ross and lost. We took we lost Highwoods. We got hit by Lanka in Highwoods. This doesn't really make sense. No, we took Highwoods and met no resistance, and then we bumped with Lanka. Oof. Yeah, let's take a look at this little fucking goon squad that's rolling around. Look at this fucking, look at this shit. There's a little fucking goon squad running around. So there's darkness cast automatically by the Mandeha, right? And these guys are crazy cool, crazy strong, crazy good. Got some Raksharajas in here with some Flesh Eater kits. 1, 2, 3 of them. We've got a Heliophagus in here, Gorlon, with a Gate Cleaver. Oh my goodness, that's a damn stroke. We got a Lich in here, just rolling around. We got a Kokithiid in here, with a Demon Bane, rolling around with a defensive kit and a bunch of gems. And we got little old Lich 34 with a Soul Vortex over here. These guys aren't flying. That's interesting. Divine Blessing. The Kokithiid runs. Interesting. There's no way our... Yep, I was gonna say he's gonna get hit, and when he gets hit, he gonna get zapped. Guys have a lot of afflictions on them. That's really strange. Huh. I wonder what's up with that. Alright then. We lost Lich. Which was this one? Does this one have anything? This guy kitted? Yeah, this guy was kitted. Unfortunate. So losing that kit is... It's super expensive. 3 Astral, 3 Earth, 6 Earth, 8 Death. And I don't think it... Wait, is it 1 off of each? I think it's 9 Death and 4. So like 10 Earth, 9 Death, 3 Astral. Ugh. And then obviously the 30 Death for the Lich, though he didn't get Soul Slayed, so he'll come back. But that's no bueno. I'm trying to think of, you know, if we do something else on them, is it worth... We're already doing all this gear. Is it worth putting more gear on them? No. No. Yeah, we just never made it past the vulnerability. Alright, Hinam versus Lanka. Kills a bunch more undead. Hinam versus us. Lanka versus Hinam. PD. Us versus Lanka. We lose. Hinam versus Lanka. Hinam wins. Hinam versus us. Hinam wins. Us versus Hinam. We win. All this rating, man. This is interesting. A Troll King out and about in force, eh? Got a Troll King with a Infernal Sword. This thing will banish you to the Inferno. And otherwise, a pretty routine kit. Red Dragon and Dragon Helmet, along with the Infernal Sword, gets us Fire Resistance 15. The Storm Spool gets us Shock Resistance 15. The Amulet of Anti-Magic gets him 21 base magic resistance, which is pretty good. It's hard to beat. Not impossible to beat, but hard to beat. And then he's just a Troll King, so this is going to be... pretty easy win in his book. Here's one of the things I will say. We're gonna see this. This is why I'm not a huge fan of something like this Infernal Sword on a Troll King. It only got 15 attack. Watch this. Kills the Thrall immediately. Swings again. Swings again, miss. Swings again, miss. Swings again, miss. Swings again, hits. And hits again. So like he actually, again, he's got crappy attacks, so it's I don't know, it's just kind of like meh. hard to use effective weapons like that. Not against PD or anything, obviously. But so that was in Delufe. Vampire Lord hits in Lanka, wins. Lanka hits Hinnom in Erd with a Heliophagus. Let's watch this guy. We won't watch this. We'll watch our bump. Ooh, he probably wins this. Yeah, he's kitted out. He'll win this. Probably. Depends on who jumps. Okay, he's doing a life for a life. If he hits us. Okay, he insta killed one of the Fiends of Darkness. Fiends of Darkness are gonna land, and they've got magic attacks, but they don't deal a crazy amount of damage. He has the advantage on that. We kill all of his blood slaves immediately, though, and now he's pretty surrounded. His defense is really low, and he is crippled. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to chip him down or not. He's got... what does he have? Oh, he's got invisible, so he's really hard to hit. Really hard to hit. 7. Ooh, it just killed the shit out of us. Another thing that's really important is whether or not these skeletons get into the fray before he kills all these Fiends of Darkness. If he kills all of them, then he's just gonna fly at us. Ooh, is he bleeding? He's profuse bleeding. That's pretty good. That's not good, though. We're losing Fiends too quickly. Yeah. So the reason why that's a concern is oh, we just routed. Walked off. That's unfortunate. Well, that's obviously a problem as well. So strange for a Lich to just rout. That's a pretty uncommon scenario, honestly. I would have been really intrigued to see how that turned out without us routing. So we retreated successfully to Edirol. We attacked into Gaeta and won. We took Saedica. We attacked into Obulshan, and lost. There's just so much undead here. We just didn't make it in time. Kind of interesting that, oh, well, so I would say normally, right, like, Long Dead are going to have very hard time against invulnerability, but these guys, the Long Dead and Bendar, they hit pretty hard, so they can definitely get through. And these guys, the Bandar Warriors, they have Iron Cudgels. They will pummel the shit out of you. So we just aren't going to be able to generate enough undead. Ooh, we're doing some Wither Bones, and that is cutting through, but... yeah, I'm telling you. We're going to get cudgeled. Boom, cudgeled. Boom, cudgeled. Yeah. I think it was the same freaking Bandar Warrior smacked us twice and got us. So, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Battle in Andoria. Nothing much. Battle in Snafe. Nothing much. We took Turtle Glades, met no resistance. Sloth 1 in Coast Haven. Got Olvaldi the Werewolf to join us with 128 gold in Feral Woods, and then 58 gold in World Pillar. Sweet. What are we doing this turn? Same... Second verse, same as the first, right? We are closing in on 1,000 nature gems. We're going to do our big dumperino on that. See how it goes. We are continuing to raid. We're raiding into Cloudcap, attacking into Englevania, into Modern Weld, into Moss Woods, into Witch Haven, into Resting Heights, into Ross, into Andoria, into Delufe. We're getting to that point since we're not losing nearly as many. We were losing almost every raider that we had every turn previously. Now we're only, we lost 2 that turn? We lost 1 in Erd to a bump. And 1 in... Where was it? Delufe? No. It was Obelshin and Erd. And actually, we didn't even lose that one. We lost another one somewhere. Highwoods. Yeah. So, Highwoods and Erd. And we lost both of... No. Highwoods and Obelshin. We lost both of those to bumps. Wait, Obelshin a bump? I don't know if Obelshin was a bump or if I accidentally just attacked Lanka. I don't know. Whatever. But basically, so both of those losses were to Lanka, not to Hinnom. Which means the majority of our raiding continues. And we continue to be able to sneak people around, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack, etc. Right, so that is going super well for us. Bless you. So we're going to continue that, see how that goes. And in the meantime, we are doing what we have been doing. This is kind of a good... I mean, we just spent 15 minutes on all the little battles, but this is probably going to be a relatively quick turn otherwise, because nothing else has really changed. We are... Couple things. We are completed with our Demon Bane production. Now all we have to do is make Demon Banes as we pop out Crystal Sorceresses and Shamans. Most of the production from Demon Banes I have shifted over to production for Dragon Helmets and Rings of the Warrior. We are making 5 Dragon Helmets and 5 Rings of the Warrior per turn now. So, we don't have to have every single person here in Halbathria kitted out, but we need to have a majority of the important people kitted out. And I've actually I did the math, I don't remember what it was, but I think it's basically boils down to coincide with our Gift of Health casting, if we want to do the Gift of Health casting as kind of like a situation. Basically, we've got like 3 or 4 more turns where we've got just about everyone at pretty damn high morale. High enough morale where I feel like we can walk in and go, okay, let's fucking do this thing. You know? Also... really considering doing this. I was talking about this earlier, but I was thinking about this earlier. Part of the problem not having a fucking... not renaming your damn prophets is you can't find your fucking prophets. I got a prophet somewhere, but I don't... I think. So what I was considering, right, is I might just go ahead and do this. What am I thinking? I was thinking of doing like a 6 or 8. Got 6 right here. I was thinking of doing like a 6 or 8 little communion. to be able to basically throw up divine channeling and fucking A. My brain. Divine channeling and whatever the fuck the other thing is. Cannot think right now. I've gone brain dead. Oh, let's just check. It's divine channeling and fanaticism. So fanaticism, right, is like servant of courage, but does the whole battlefield. Don't have to worry about it. Servant of courage just increases soldiers' morale. I don't think it's by much, isn't it? Just by like 1 or whatever. It doesn't matter. But regardless, I was considering sending out a small communion, and then not doing the communion, by the way, not doing it with my Apkalu, my Umu Apkalu, but actually doing it with one of my NCs that I hear. Basically have one of the spares throw on like a crystal matrix and just, you know, turn 1 fucking divine blessing, turn 2 divine channeling, turn 3 fanaticism, whatever. That type of shit. While our Umu Apkalu is doing other stuff. I could actually go for... So another thing that I've been thinking of doing is trying to... Well, I could actually do this with one of our flame spirits relatively easily is boost in water to... Because I think it's fire water to be able to forge the penetration sticks. Penetration sticks. Penetration sticks. Penetration sticks. Oof. Fucking oof. My brain today, I swear to God, I can't do anything. I'm incoherent. The rods that give you +2 penetration, I believe, are fire and water. And I've been thinking of doing... we have a fair amount of astral income that we're not really utilizing for a whole lot of things. I've been considering... I am currently, this turn, summoning a new Umu Apkalu for our army. Because we don't want to use Apkalu 1, because we have a... But, there is... It's entirely possible, right, that we could spend our astral pearls on summoning more Apkalus, and we could send in a small communion to Halbathria, and have that communion just there to boost our Umu Apkalus into a master enslaved scenario, right? And basically we could have an Umu Apkalu who is not going to use pin gear, who's just there to do other buffs and things like that. And then we could have the Umu Apkalu who goes in and goes full bore, right? Goes Eye of the Void, right? Spell Focus, a pin rod or whatever it is. And that's like 5 penetration base, which is designed to kind of like basically boost over the you know, anti-magic, that type of situation. Also of note is Raphabolia is a Hinam's my god, Hinam's Dominion is Magic 3. So this actually decreases people's magic resistance. So this is actually a -3 magic resistance here. So it might be a decent idea to have a little communion stack to throw into Raphabolia for a master and slave with a full pin build. That might actually be good. Well, I'm thinking about it. That's something I'm thinking about. We're definitely gonna send this group out though. We'll send here. It'll take them 3 turns. here to one to Alentova, one to Tirnanog, one to Halbathria, but all good. Not doing anything else with those anyways. Trying to think of what else. So we're spending a lot of our forging on dragon helmets and rings of the warrior. Continuing to, we're going to empower again on this kudu and hopefully get up to more infernal tempests, right? I think if we're doing double infernal tempest turns, that's probably going to work out pretty well for us. Storm demons are pretty. Continuing to gear up on the Ishib side of things. We're starting to collect a decent amount of Ishibs. And trying to think of if there's anything else that we did that's pretty different. Magic resistance gear, Shade Mail Haberkin. We're summoning an Umuat Kalu this turn, but we already talked about that. I think everything else is relatively normal. I've been thinking about options for using our... We've got so many water gems. I've been thinking about options for using our water gems. I don't think we're going to do this, but I was actually thinking about Celestial Rainbow. Putting up Celestial Rainbow it's less... So, okay. We get gold, right, for it constantly. Alright, that's nice. You get luck everywhere, and the luck continues to grow until it's positive. Which is good, in theory, right? Absolutely. But the thing here is the biggest thing is that, you know, okay, great, we get some luck events, woo. But more than that, it's positive luck will protect you from hostile spells. So, I don't know. I don't think we're actually gonna go that route. I think more than anything, we'll probably just use our water gems to produce more units and more power, but it's a consideration. The only thing is if we were to do something like that, we run the risk of running up against our own shit. So I might I don't think I'm going to do it in the near future, but I might consider it if in... No. There's really only Dark Skies to take away from Hinnom. So I don't know. Basically, if we try to do something like that, we have the chance of, very good chance of running up against our own shit. Which, I mean, that would be fine to override, like, any of R3, but if we ran against our own Gift of Health, that would be kind of shit. So I don't know. Probably not a necessary thing. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the turn. We've got probably about 3 or 4 more turns before we are going to move on either Raphabolia or White Forest. Probably Raphabolia. And the reason why I'm thinking Raphabolia is because moving on White Forest, it's hard for us to reinforce from Kailasa into Halbathria. Moving on Raphabolia, it's easy for us to reinforce towards Halbathria from either Pangaea or Kailasa, right? Or if we move towards Raphabolia and he moves towards Halbathria, then we can very easily threaten White Forest, that type of situation. But as we can see, Hinnom's territory is shrinking drastically, and we're gonna have to do something sooner rather than later, or Lanka's just gonna win based off of taking thrones. So we do not have the luxury of sticking it out like this for too terribly much longer, but if we can get the timings just right, get our Steel Gift of Health, get some of these thrones held, use that, because we've already got really good Dom push. We can see we've already got really good Dom push. Use these thrones to further push our Dominion, and then either get somewhere into like Dark Skies of our own, or maybe instead of something like Celestial Rainbow going into something like Vengeful Water, right? Vengeful Water would work just fine. We have really good Dom push. We can get a bunch of water elementals attacking every single turn, and that would be pretty good, you know? Kind of the concern here is whether or not, again, whether or not Relay gets into play. Now that Relay has Arcane Nexus, they are making bank on everything, and we're basically just going, well, hope they aren't really playing, because if they are, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. That's one of the reasons why I'm spending so many resources on anti-relay, water options, etc. And that's continuing this turn, just more and more. So we're up to about 2,000 gold per turn that we get to spend. So continuing to utilize that. All right, that's about it. I think I don't really have any other big plans or ideas at the moment. Kind of just moving. We're hoping to solidify. Man, my fire gem are not great. Did I end up doing all of these here? Not all of them. You might start seeing some site searching, by the way. I'm assuming all of this stuff is site searched, but probably really, really dumb for me to do. I hate that. I hate... I get that you didn't site search it, but I hate not being able to see, right? Like, is there really nothing here in Coast Haven, or did just it not get site searched, right? You know, I kind of wish that site searching was just tied to the province, not tied to the nation, right? Like, say I site search Defaros for one nature and one astral, right? And I get killed, it gets taken away, whatever, right? People can see that it was site searched for one nature and one astral. Like, I think I would prefer that. And that actually kind of makes more sense in my mind, right? These are powerful magical sites that are utilized to great extent by the nations who hold sway over them. You think they honestly would just be you know, like, I don't know. Like, we know here in Gibernia that there's water something, nature something, and astral something, right? So that got searched in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Sure, we know that, right? But we don't know how much or if other things were searched. Why not? I don't know. I get it. I get that it's kind of a weird thing to desire, but I don't know. It's just annoying to me. I want to see all of the things filled out. It's that completionist kind of concept. Like I'm almost one of those guys where I wish I could just effectively, what is it? Is it conjuration? I wish I could just effectively Akashic knowledge things way earlier in the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I absolutely do. Like, anyways, I'm just kind of jack and draw at this point. That's it for the turn. Not a whole lot going on. No, we're kind of fallen into this situation where, I don't think anything super exciting is going to happen until we're ready to move on Inam's locations. But that's actually pretty soon. 542 here. We've got 650 there. We've got 385 here. We need to continue to build up. You're not. Why are you not? Motherfucker. Okay, somebody needs to stop being recruited over here. I thought it had been a long time since we had gotten a Enkidu Shaman. We need more Enkidu Shamans. We need to build up in Kailasa as well. This needs to be more robust so that we can threaten the Realm of Silence or Raphabolia with it. $682, 1604, 1270. These guys are wall integrity 750, but he'll buff them with 1,000. So we have to be able to beat 1750. We can't beat 1750 with anybody. So we actually need to increase the army size on all of these. Which is a pain in the ass. So we're probably going to be doing that over the course of the next few turns. That's probably where all of our water gems will go, so no worries there. Alright, anyways, that's it for the end of the turn. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.